Oh my goodness. It's 5:12 a.m.? Is it really? On a Wednesday? Well, you know what we say about Wednesdays here. You better hump this day. This day may hump you without your own consent. So get humping. Have a prophylactic. Use a water-based lubricant. Get consent and have fun. It's called hump day because it's the middle of the week, dude. Indeed. Indeed. Good morning. How are you today? Blind Alley. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. How are you? Welcome to Live and Learn. It's the morning gratitude show. 5:12 a.m. 6 minutes until the train gets here. Whew. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. How are you doing today? Good morning. Welcome to your day. Welcome to Wednesday. Oh, we are a week away from Christmas. Maybe we'll Christmas carol. Maybe we won't. But until then, let us get patriotic. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's get it on. All right, let's do it. Let's get to work. Welcome to Live and Learn. It's the morning gratitude show. That's right. Adjust your attitude with a little bit of gratitude. It's helped me out. Who had more attitude than me? If Atlas was walking around with the holding the earth on his shoulder, I was the chip on the other shoulder. You know what I'm talking about there, pal? Oh, gee. Oh, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. Almost there to the weekend. We are 1 week away from Christmas. If that matters to you. It just might not. We've got an international, viewership out there. People of different cultures and of different, places and traditions. But usually December 21st, it's the winter solstice, regardless of what your faith is. And go. Oh yeah. Oof. So I start off my day with a gratitude list. It helps me out. It's adjusted my attitude. It's haven't given me any more hope. It's helped me refine my hope. To rein my hope in, because if you let your hope run wild, it's going to trample all over you with failed expectations. So, I start off my gratitude list with the foundation 8, and from there I elaborate and I build on that. So I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I elaborate. I build on that. And it's made all the difference. It really has. There we are at the other end of the red line. We'll be moving to the other end of the red line shortly enough. Permanently and totally. Yeah, I'm taking my time moving. I have time, I'm not getting the bum's rush. I literally, I gave my landlord 2 months notice, as you should. I paid for my last month's rent when I moved in 8 years ago. So, that's January. I can vacate my room and apartment and clean up after myself, and I'm really blessed and grateful for my landlord, for my location, for the happenstance and luck that it took to get this swell apartment. It's no Taj Mahal, that's what I like to say, but it's very homey. It's a rundown triple decker. It's a triple decker is a common local area neighborhood kind of dwelling where, as the name suggests, there are 3 stories, and so you can have a 3-family house. And I'm grateful for my roommates. I'm grateful, that I'm grateful for my neighborhood, a neighborhood which I've kept, for the better part of 2 decades. Seriously, the Magoon Square, the foot of Winter Hill, Somerville. Unhoused people. They're gonna be snapping at each other. They're arguing first thing in the morning. Imagine. Oh, Jesus. Imagine waking up to that every day. I'd drink too. That's not funny. It is, to be sure. Because sometimes the cruelest jokes are the funniest. Because humor is how we deal with cruelty. It really is. Don't let anyone take that away from you or tell you how, it's one thing to be, cruel to people, but it's another thing to acknowledge the inherent cruelty of things. And sometimes we have to laugh. Sometimes laughter is just this normal soda bubble that comes up from within and just it's like the irony, the ridiculousness of it, the humanity of it. I mean, the series of choices in one's life that can lead to this moment, and you skip from A to Z real quick with your imagination, and it comes a little bit of a laughing, like, geez, that was an interesting voyage for that individual. But they love each other. And in unhoused situations like that, I literally, I have so much fear and compassion for the ladies, the women of that culture and of that lifestyle. They are the most abused. I mean, men or not in the way that a homeless woman would get abused. There is violence. Violence is part of that culture. About fighting for resources, about fighting for territorialities and things, about their space, about fighting over other resources such as stupefacants and intoxicants, fighting over, it's a violent kind of life. And women are probably very prone to different kinds of abuses. Just use your imagination. Oh, look, that guy got his first class ticket. He got the sleeper package. Indeed, Harvard Station, Harvard, boom, boom. I wish there was a simple button you could just flip from one end to the other end to the other and back without any kind of weird interruption. I don't, or maybe they already do, and this is my 5 or 6 year old iPhone, and that can't do it. But there's so many unhoused people in this station. Staying warm. It's a 40-degree Fahrenheit morning here in mid-December. I think it's December the 18th. Yes, it's December the 18th, 2024. And we're a sanctuary city, so Boston, Cambridge, Somerville. And I'm moving to Quincy, which is not a sanctuary city, but gets the recipient of being on the subway adjacent to. It has all the problems of a sanctuary city. And then its own inherent problems too of working class and poor people. It's like being in Quincy Center, waiting for a bus, or passing through, going to a store. It's like, oh wow, like here I am, I'm back in it. So my Match.com subscription, its annual subscription ran out and I didn't renew it. Take a break from that. Well, I had 4 first dates because of that this calendar year. Way to go, Sully. I could have a 5th one. It might or might not happen. I'm trying to get that in before the calendar year is over, just so I can say I had 5 failed first dates in 1 calendar year, which is much better than last year, which I had 0, nada, 0. Oh no, isn't that some kind of white power supremacy hand signal? What kind of hand signal is that? I don't know, I'm not falling for that. The endless leveraging of the left trying to leverage me into feeling bad about things. Ah! Don't worry, I love lefty people. All my real life friends are pretty much, real left bearing, like Massachusetts people. I'm in a blue city, in a blue state, in blue England. It's not even New England anymore. It's Blue England. You want to see a blue state? Well, it's called Massachusetts. But born and bred here. I've lived here all my life. I'm okay with it, to an extent. Put your hat back on. My froggy hat. My what? Cyber frog. He's a cybernetically enhanced amphibian, and he's here to save the world. And his best friend is a hottie. A hottie with a hottie body. Woo-wee! Oh, and how are you doing today? How you feeling? Happy hump day. hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. So, get humping. You got 6 shopping days left until Christmas. What are you getting? What's the big present for the kids? I have no kids. I'm the kid that I buy for. I bought myself some Transformers or something stupid. No, I'm getting myself a sofa and a TV stand. Something like that. I'm getting a new life. I'm changing my life. I'm moving from my area which I've lived for half of my adult life. I've lived in Somerville. And for the past 8 years across the street in Medford. I really have. So it's a real change. It's a real different kind of people too, because across the river of Boston, across the Charles River, it's Cambridge, Somerville, Medford, you know what I mean? Lots of universities and lots of more blue-collar culture-y kind of things. Down in Quincy, it's more salt of the earth, working type local folk. I don't mind that. You just got to keep your head up on a swivel and make sure, you don't get bundled by someone who wants to take what's yours. Today on Don't Get Bundled. What does that mean, don't get bundled? What is he speaking of? Well, if you get bundled by by some fucking chump that turned you into a mock, must have been you had your head down and your phone too fucking long there, Chief. I mean, live and learn. Don't be a fucking chump. Someone says, you got $1, you got any money? And you pull out your fucking wallet there, you give them some money. Chances are they're going to say, give me the fucking rest of it, you fuck. Because this is Boston. This is still not the safest place. You got to just be prepared. Louis C.K., the comedian who's from here, said something about Boston, about there's something about Boston, a fight could just break out at any minute. And it's that is the spirit of Boston. The spirit of that someone's just got some kind of attitude. You just gotta avoid it. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But here we are. Holiday lights. See, in downtown Quincy, there are literally Santa Clauses, there are candy canes, there are festive holiday lights. This is Cambridge, where it's definitely liberal and left. And they have no joy. There's no holiday joy here. I'm continually impressed every time I walk through Quincy this time of year, how much holiday joy that they have. There's none here. Wow. It leads me to think geez, I hate bashing on the left because they're so prone to fucking just sitting there being a punching bag, but their joy is dunking on fucking chuds and incels and ists and phobes and bigots. That's where they get their joy. But where is their holiday seasonal joy? They have none. Ugh. But don't let them drag you down with them, like drowning men. Or crabs in a bucket. You know the whole crabs in the bucket metaphor? The crab that's trying to escape the bucket is almost over. He's almost over. Freedom is right in their reach. And they get pulled back into the bucket by other crabs. I'm in the middle. I can say such things. And remember, the right didn't disappoint me as much as the left. The right are actually impressing me right now because maybe it's because the left has turned out to be so awful that the right looks like you guys seem to be the normal ones now. I know, huh? Well, let's get to work. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Please like and subscribe. Hitting that like button really helps the algorithm suggest this humble show to people that might need it, might need it to be woken up to gratitude and to, find better purpose in life. Give yourself some better perspective. Count your blessings literally. I start off my gratitude list with 8 things and I add to it. And I can always look at previous lists and be like, damn, you've got so many things to be grateful for. You can count your blessings. You can focus on what you have and not be dwelling on what you don't have. You can reformat your self-talk to be more helpful, to instead of this churn of fighting and questions and accusations. It asks you better things such as, how is this helping? And you need to run your anger, or your anger is going to run you. You need to run your day, or your day is going to run you. Things get simpler and better. You're still the same person, but your mind is a lot different. Things are a little clearer. Things are better. Maybe you stand up straighter with your shoulders square. You breathe in the air. Don't be afraid to care. Behold, it's a new day. Make it a wonderful day if you can. Shake off bad moments. They're only bad moments. Sometimes they can string together, but you can do it. You can rise above it. What's holding you down? I don't know. What are you holding on to? Why can't you rise above stuff? You might be weighed down by what you're holding on to. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions, but I've got some things figured out. Join me. Subscribe. Thank you so very much. God bless. Namaste. Good luck, and we will see you with more gratitude. And Sundays, we have the Super Sully Sunday stream, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern. Tune in. Appointment television.